This channel is about to explode on YouTube. He's only posted 3 videos so far, but he's already getting good traction. So in this video, we're going to break down exactly what he's doing right and what he's doing wrong. Let's get into it. Right, so we're inside my app now, and this is a scoring app to score YouTube channels. So we can score them from 0 to 10 on different aspects of their YouTube channel. So if you look on the right-hand side, you'll see the scoring panel. So we go through things like channel banner, channel description, channel name, profile pictures, offers and purpose, thumbnails, video hooks, video setup, first impressions, etc. And at the end of the video, you'll see the total score for the channel, and then also you'll see what they need to improve on to get better results, more views, more sales, etc. So let's get into it. So today we're looking at this channel, Act 2, Peter Fritz. It came across my attention, this channel, because he started blowing up and he only had 3 videos. So we're going to work out what he's doing right and what he's doing wrong. So first we're going to look at the channel banner, and let's have a look at the instructions. Does the banner convey a clear offer or value proposition? Is the banner professional and visually aligned with the channel's niche? So we don't know what the channel's niche is yet. Can we work out what it is by just the banner alone? So he says Act 2, which is his channel name as well. But also underneath he says 40 to 70. So that might give us a little clue into his niche. And then he's got his name here. So this channel banner for me is not really good enough. I like the clear picture of himself. He's got a camera. To me, that would suggest he's a photographer or he's into photographer in nature or something. So we don't know yet. Is it very clear? My guess would be he's serving this niche here between 40 and 70-year-olds. But let's just judge him on the banner alone at the moment. So I think this is not really strong enough. I always like to have your value proposition in there. So if he is serving 40 to 70-year-old people, he should say, I help over 40s solve this problem, whatever problem he's solving, you know, rather than repeating his name, repeating Act 2, which don't really mean anything. You know, he really should say, I help over 40s solve this problem. So when people land on his channel, think, I'm over 40 and I have that problem, so I'm going to subscribe. So I'm going to rate his channel banner probably a 4. I'm going to be generous and give him a 4. So let's move on to the channel description now. So what are we looking for in the channel description? Does the first sentence immediately explain what the channel offers? Are there clear links to products, services, and next steps? Does the description add trust and credibility? So let's have a look now. So let me just scan through this. Most of us in our 40s to 70s are far more deliberate about how shaping the second chapter of our lives, focusing on financial stability, health and career, relationships, meaningful side projects. Okay, right. So basically he's talking about the second chapter of your life. So there is no clear offer or purpose really, apart from just discussing what to do after 40, I guess. So the channel description hasn't really got a clear purpose or offer. It does say that he's giving advice to people over 40 in their second chapter of their life, but he doesn't really explain how he's going to do that or how he's going to help people. So the channel description really does need a bit more work. So I'm actually going to give that a 4 out of 10 as well, because it's okay. It does sort of explain what he does, but it could be way more powerful. And now he's starting to get real good traction on his videos, getting thousands of views. It's a missed opportunity in these simple things that you can fix, the banners and the description. And there's no clear links to any products or services. So at this stage, when you've only posted 3 videos, the bare minimum you should be doing is collecting people's email addresses. You know, have a clear offer. You don't need to be selling anything yet. This is where people go wrong. They try and build out all these courses and stuff. You just need to have an offer. Who'd help? How do you help them? And then create like a waiting list or an email list where you're collecting emails. So then in the future, you've got this big email list that you can just send your offer to and people will buy instantly. That's how you do a product launch properly. All right, so let's have a look at the channel name now. Is the name memorable and easy to spell and search? Does it clearly indicate the niche or value, or is it vague or generic? Would a first-time visitor understand what this channel's about from the name alone? So he says Act 2. It's now become clear after reading the description that he's talking about the second chapter in people's lives that when after they hit 40. I don't hate the channel name. It says his personal name as well, which is nice as well because it builds connection to the audience. So channel name, I'm not offended by it. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Right, channel profile picture. So let's have a look at the instructions. Is it high quality, recognizable at small sizes? Does it build trust? Professional headshot? Is it consistent with their brand or niche positioning? So it's quite a close-up picture of his face. He's looking at the camera. He's got a smiley face. Yeah, I like this channel picture. It's okay. okay. It's okay. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for the channel picture. Right, let's move on to the clear purpose and offer. We already know it hasn't got a clear purpose and offer, but here's the videos he's created, and they're already getting thousands of views on each one. So let's have a look at any links in the description or anything. There's just no links or offers. So clear purpose, he gets a 0 from me, because maybe a 1. Let's give him a 1 because he's targeting a good niche that's really exploding on YouTube at the moment. The over 40 category, for anyone out there starting a new channel, this channel is easy to get into because there's not enough videos to serve that older market. And so that's why most of these videos targeting over 40s get thousands of views straight away. So if you're struggling with a niche and you can serve an over 40 market, dive into it now, because this is the perfect time to blow up on YouTube if you're going to do that. And this guy has done it the same as well. I'm not sure if he's done it intentionally or by accident, but the over 40 niche right now, authentic videos in the over 40 niche is blowing up. So if you want to do that, jump into that. So let's move on to his thumbnails now. So let's have a look at the instructions. Are the thumbnails consistent in style, creating a recognizable brand pattern? Do they create curiosity or promise a clear outcome? Are they readable on mobile with big text and stuff? So it's got a nice high quality picture of him in his car, and it says easy mode. And let's have a look at his title. One skill instantly makes your life easier after 40. So easier mode, one skill. So his thumbnails are okay. I don't like this text. It's not bold enough, especially on like a mobile screen, or if someone's just scrolling, they're going to easily miss this text. So I would like to make this text much bigger and bolder with a brighter contrast color to the thumbnail. I mean, the rest of the thumbnail you can keep. Just make that text cover this whole section of this window, all right? And then the thumbnails will be much better. So I'm going to give the thumbnails a 5 out of 10 because they can be much better. So now we're going to start looking at his video hook and intro. So let's have a look at the instruction. Does the first 3 to 5 seconds grab attention and state the value? Does it create an open loop or curiosity gap that make viewers want to stay? Does it avoid wasting time with unnecessary intros, logos, and fluff? So let's get into it.
If your life is feeling chaotic and overwhelming, believe me, I know what that feels like. It's probably because either you haven't learned this skill, or like me, it's a skill you need to relearn.
Right, so let's just go back into the first thing he says. Let's just have a recap of the first thing he says.
If your life is feeling chaotic and overwhelming.
If your life is feeling chaotic and overwhelming, that's a great opening to a video. So I actually like the initial hook. And so he's doing well with the initial hook as well. So that's pretty good. Let's see what he says next.
Believe me, I know what that feels like.
So he says, I know what that feels like. So he's making a connection to the audience. So he's saying, do you have this problem? Then he says, I also have this problem. And so it builds a massive connection. So he's crushing that at the moment.
It's probably because either you haven't learned this skill, or like me, it's a skill you need to relearn.
So he's saying, he's tying it to the title now as saying, it's probably because of this reason, this skill. And he's not actually telling you what the skill is. So he's creating curiosity so that you watch the rest of the video to find out what the skill is. So amazing opening, amazing intro. I really like this. And it's pretty laid back and easy to watch, you know, especially for that over 40 market. They don't want all these animations on screen. They don't want all this fast editing. This is just a slow paced video that someone over 40 can just put on and watch and really connect with him, because that's what he's done in the first 10 seconds. Video hook and intro. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's really high, really good. This is why he's getting loads of views. Exactly why. So let's have a look at the video setup now. So let's have a look at the instructions for the video setup. Is the lighting professional and flattering? Is the background clean, intentional, and aligned with their brand and niche? Is the camera quality sharp and framed properly? So he's sitting in his car. He's in the middle of the screen. It's quite a close-up shot. So it's very personal. You know, it's like he's having a conversation with you in his car. So I think the video setup is okay. Does it relate to his offer? Well, we don't actually know what his offer is yet. So if he's trying to sell something later on, I'm not sure whether this would align or not. At the moment, just for getting views and getting connection and getting subscribers, there's nothing wrong with this video setup. It's a nice clear image. We do have a bit of reflection going on in the glasses, which is a bit off-putting. So maybe we could try and fix that problem first. But that's the only really big thing I could pick up on. Other than that, it's not too distracting in the background. There's nothing really to see out the windows. It's all very grey and overcast weather. So it's not distracting. You are concentrating on what he's speaking about. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for video setup. Now let's have a look at the first impressions. Does everything feel professional within the first 10 seconds? Audio, visual, energy. Do I immediately feel this person is credible and worth listening to? Is there any distracting or or amateur that reduces trust. No, he's obviously credible. He's talking about problems over 40. He is over 40 himself. It'd look a bit weird if a 16-year-old was talking about problems over 40, but he's in the age category that he's talking about, so it all aligns. Does it feel professional? Yeah, the audio's good, the visual's good, the energy may be a little bit slow, but it's okay for the market. Is this person credible and worth listening to? Well, we don't know his credibility yet. Maybe he explains it later on in the video. So credibility, when we're talking about credibility, he's also talking about he's had these problems. So he's saying, if you've got this problem, I had this problem, so I can help you. So that is building a bit of credibility. So let's move on and mark him. So first impressions, I'm also going to give him a 7 out of 10 for this. Audience expectations alignment. Let's have a look. Does the video content match what the thumbnail promised? Does the title accurately represent what's delivered in the video? Is the production quality aligned with the title and thumbnail? Absolutely. I mean, let's have a look at the title and thumbnail again. So the title says, one skill instantly makes your life easier after 40. He's 40. He's in his car. So when we click on the video, it's him in his car. So it aligns perfectly with what he's talking about. So the title's talking about one skill. He says in the first 20 seconds about one skill. The thumbnail is him in his car, and he is actually sitting in the car recording the video. So audience expectations, 9 out of 10 for that. Let's have a look at presenting now. Is the presenter confident, energetic, engaging to watch? Do they speak clearly with good pacing? Is there authentic personality, or does it feel scripted? Well, it's definitely authentic, isn't it? You can't get much more real than this. It's a close-up shot of him in his own car. You know, he's not in a high-quality studio, so it is very authentic. Does he speak clearly? Yes, he's very clear at speaking. Probably a little bit too slow. I'd probably tell him to speed it up a little bit, but he's confident in what he's saying, and it's engaging to watch because of the words he's using, the hook he's using, talking about this one skill. I want to know what this one skill is now. So he's done a really good job with that. So presenting, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Now let's have a look at credibility. Does the presenter demonstrate an expertise for specific examples of results? Not yet. Are there trust signals, credentials? Well, he's over 40. He's talking about problems over 40. So he has got a little bit of credentials there. Personal story he's introducing as well. Do I believe this person could help me solve the problem? Well, if he's had the problem and he's talking about helping you with the same problem, then he probably could help you. So that's pretty high. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 because I haven't watched his other videos yet. So let's now reveal the final score of this channel. So he gets a 63 out of 100, but he is doing something really right because he's starting to get thousands of views on his channel with only 3 videos. So why is that reason? Well, he's gone into a niche where there's not enough videos on the platform to serve that niche. So he's automatically getting thousands of views. Is his videos worth thousands of views straight away? They're okay. They're pretty average videos. They're nothing amazing. So if you want to get into that niche of the over 40s, you're going to get thousands of views as well. But he really needs to improve the channel banner and have a clear offer for something, because people don't just start YouTubes really for fun. People always start because they want to make some money. And if you want to make money, you need to have a clear offer from day one, because otherwise you'll attract the wrong viewers to the channel. And then when you try and sell them something later on, they're going to all get offended. But if you start with a clear offer straight away from day one, is I help people over 40 solve this problem. Maybe it's financial, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's whatever, pensions, you know, whatever problem you're going to solve for these over 40s, try and come up with it early and put it on your channel and make it obviously clear. So improve the channel banner, improve the channel description, and put a link to a website or a landing page where you collect email addresses. All right. So then we've talked about having a clear purpose and an offer. And just to improve the thumbnails, all you need to do is increase the size of the text and make it bold. And then you're going to be absolutely flying because you're already getting views. You've got momentum on YouTube. With these little tweaks, you'll start making some really good money within the next few months. So that was the audit, but you're going to want to watch this video right here where I'll break down another business channel and show them how to fix all the mistakes they're making, which is killing their views and sales. Probably mistakes that you're making too.